Ragdoll. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, so I thought, well, have a live stream this afternoon. Hope you're having a happy Sunday. As you can see, I've set up the sleepy room just a little bit. We've got this white cloth, and Harry's right there in the middle of it already. And there's Odin. I've got these little plastic spiders that I bought for very little money from a reputable online purchasing site. And you can see there's lots of spiders there. I haven't had an infestation, which is good. It's always good. So I thought I would just set things up a little bit, make it feel a little bit Halloweeny, because it's definitely been Halloween on the Living with Ragdolls channel. Hello there, Joy of Walks and Lyrics. How are you? Lavi, hi. Yes, I was just saying, hello, Lorna and Chicken Chugoo. Amazing, thank you. I've just set up the sleepy room. I haven't got an infestation of spiders. They are plastic spiders. I thought I'd buy them because I know Odin loves to play with spiders. Oh, and there's Madam Ratty. There she is. She's not normally in at this time, but seeing as it's coming into winter time now, she doesn't want to be out quite so often. So there we go. Get some more spiders. Oh, commercials. Okay. There we go. Lots and lots of lovely plastic spiders. What's this? Yeah. There's a little Ratty. Hello there, my lovely. Yeah, like I say, she's not normally in at this time, but with the winter time, yeah, Madam Ratty is here. I know she very rarely makes an appearance because she's normally outside playing or upstairs asleep with her paws up on the bed. Oh, he's going to go tunnelling, is he? Having a look. Yes, she does look like she's ready to be started. Elena, hello, how are you? Look at my little infestation of plastics. Ooh, creepy. I'm not a big fan of spiders, I have to say it. I can appreciate them for their beauty and things like that, but I don't particularly want to be around lots of them. Okay. I've got lots of questions as well that people have asked. Thank you very much. I went on my community page. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, Lavi, that looks really scary, those spiders. Yeah, I went on my community page and asked if anybody wanted to ask any questions, then please just post them in the comments below. And so here are some of your questions. There we go. This is from Christine. Are your cats friendly to guests? The simple answer is yes, they are, especially Harry. I work as a tutor sometimes, and I have several children who come to me for tutoring. And so Harry always wants to come and cuddle and say hi. And in fact, the children come running up to my front door and say, "Where's Harry?" Not what are we doing for our lesson today. It's like, "Where's Harry? Can I have a cuddle with Harry?" There's Odin over there in the corner. You can just see him hiding. There's Harry. So Harry's very, very popular with the children. He is a gentleman. He's a very good ambassador, basically. Odin comes and pops his head up every now and then and meows at people and then walks away. And Madam Ratty is much better when she's outside. Gosh, 8:02 in the morning, that is early. Yeah, so Madam Ratty is fine when she's outside. When she's inside, she likes to be left alone. At least she knows then that she can get away from things. So yeah, so basically they're pretty good with other people and guests. They're not too bad at all, especially Harry. He's a good little kitty cat. Next question. Do you have any neighbour cats that come in your yard or are peeping toms? And that's from Christine. Hey, Dynasty Trick Dogs, how are you? No, actually. I haven't seen any cats in my garden for ages. There was a big fluff, but I haven't seen any cats in ages. We have got a little spaniel that lives next door. I think Ratty goes and chats away to him. Here we go. There's Odin behind there. There you can see him. No, not really. We don't have any cats at all in our area. So, hey, Louis Dog Life. Gosh, lots of you on here. Hi. I did feel it was long overdue to have a good chat and a catch up because, it's been ages, hasn't it? Another question. Let's have a look. This is Christine. During the pandemic, did you run out of canned cat food or dry? Now, by sheer fluke, I'd actually ordered loads of dry cat food just before the pandemic hit. So I was all right. Yeah, he was hiding. Odin was hiding behind the TV. But the wet food, I normally bought from a big sort of wholesaler online. And what I had to do, I actually went to a local business, and they delivered to me online there. So they were very, very good. They were a very good little business, actually. Oh, probably not very dignified showing that, actually. So I was actually pretty good during the pandemic. There were definitely shortages, and it was very difficult to try and get hold of things, but I managed it. So that wasn't so bad. There we go. There's it loading. Loading. Yeah. There's Harry. Looking out the window. There's Ratty again. Right, another question. I like this question, actually. This is a good one. Why did you start a YouTube channel? Was it what you expected? And that's from Alice and Pearl Jam. I started a YouTube channel because my husband challenged me. That was my main thing. He said, why don't you start a YouTube channel and become a YouTube star? Famous last words. And I said, well, I know nothing about filming. I know nothing about making videos, but I'll give it a bash. I'll try it out. And I started very slowly, making very basic videos, and then have progressed along the way to be making sort of green screen and things like that. Was it what I expected? No. It's a lot more work than I expected. It's almost like a full-time job, really. You know, sort of replying to comments and saying hi to people and making sure that you're watching other people's videos and building a friendship group up, actually. So it's a lot harder than what I expected, and I've learned a huge amount more than I thought I would. There's Odin again. Odin. There he is. So yeah, it's quite, it is like a full-time job, YouTubing. It definitely is. But I really enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. There we are. Harry's going to pick the next question for us. Oh. Right. Here's the next one. Do I feed at a specific time? And that's from Christine. Christine, I feed as soon as I wake up in the morning. I come downstairs. They're all starving. They follow me down as a three. I don't know. I don't know whether me and the gang are pretty big stars at all, to be honest with you. But we're a happy little gang. So all three of them follow me downstairs. I feed them all. Madam Ratty gets a whole packet of wet food. The boys get half a packet each because they don't need as much because they're not outside playing all the time. There's Harry guarding the questions there. And then when Madam Ratty comes in, I lock the cat flap. Take her collar off, and she has another packet of food as well. And she clears up whatever the boys don't eat, basically. So there. Oh, Mini Calico Cat, are you here? Oh, excellent. Pleased to see you. There you are. It does take a huge amount of time watching everyone, but I try and do my very best to keep up with people because I know that they do that for me. And I think it's only fair, really. You know. Let's have a look. Another question. There we go. Do you leave dry cat food out all the time? From Christine. Yes, I do. They have a tin, and I fill it up with their dry Ragdolls, and they just help themselves, basically. Another question. When was the first time you met your fur babies? Oh, good question. The first time I met Madam Ratty, supervising the questions beautifully, Harry is. And I said to my husband, I've never had a pet of my own. We've always had family pets. I want one of my own. So I went up to the cat sanctuary, and I'd already organised. I got a bed and a room for her to sleep in and things like that. And I went up to the cat sanctuary and I said, okay, I know there's a ball. So I get the feeling whoever it is going to be an outdoor cat, indoor-outdoor cat. I said, I don't want a kitten because everybody wants kittens. I want a cat that actually needs a good home, not a cutesy little kitten, just a good old cat. And they pulled out Madam Ratty. And at the time, she just had 4 kittens. She'd gone into the cat sanctuary pregnant, given birth to 4 kittens. And I picked her up the day after her spay surgery and took her home and looked after her. So that was when I met Madam Ratty. And she's now been with us for 11 years. Harry, I met him in 2017, not long after my first ragdoll unfortunately passed away. He died, Bugenhagen, and he was advertised on Gumtree. No, thank you. Yeah, Madam Ratty, because she is a madam. She's definitely a madam, you know. So Harry, yes, unfortunately, Bugenhagen had died, and we saw Harry on Gumtree for £250, and he was a pedigree cat. He got all his papers and everything. He'd been neutered. He'd had all his vaccinations and all those sorts of things. Hey, Doc, hiya. And he just needed a good home, so we said, "Yep, we'll take him home." So that was 2017 in June the 15th, actually. Hey there to Christine's husband. Oh, tell him hi and good luck with feeding Lexi. And then Harry was quite lonely because Madam Ratty wouldn't play with him at all. So then that's when we found out about Odin, who is a half ragdoll. His mummy escaped during a house move and got pregnant, accidentally pregnant by the local. Oh, we're back again. Sorry about that. It just said reconnecting. So yes, so Odin's mummy gave birth to him, and I think it was 5 other kittens as well. And I had Odin in as a kitten, who then came in and was besties with Harry. So the two of them, they do fight, you know, they're boys. They do kind of have a rough and tumble, but they do also kind of cuddle up together as well when they want to. Now, I should imagine in a minute Madam Ratty's going to explode because Odin's too close to her. She has quite the catitude. All right. Because it's been very Halloween-y on the channel, I decided I'd make some Halloween things. So you notice over here, I've got this silicone mould, and it's got a bat and a pumpkin and a skeleton head and all sorts of bits and pieces. So I thought, well, why don't I do them some special jellies? As I do, because I'm Meowmy and I'm a bit of a sucker like that. And so I got their favourite cat food, which is a fish flavour, and then put some gelatin with it. And then Madam Ratty's, she's going to eat her Halloween bat. Oh, Odin's favourite. I'll have to get him one now. There we go. Oops, sorry about the funny camera angles. Odin's going to have a Halloween pumpkin. There we go. There we are. You want a Halloween pumpkin? There. Hello, Sherry Vlog. Hello, everybody. Lovely to see you here on this Sunday. Ooh, what have we got for Harry? So Madam Ratty's got the bat. Odin has got the pumpkin. Oh, Harry's got the Halloween skull. There we go. He's not used to it being in jelly. He prefers it the other way. Here we go, Harry. The Halloween skull. You want that one? What do you think? Huh? Have a little Halloween snack. Yay! Gosh, there's a good bit of ASMR going on there with Madam Ratty. Munching her head off. Let's get a little close up. Hello there. And we've got their special Halloween snacks. Oh, you grow pumpkins for the wildlife to eat. That's fantastic. So good. It's a good use of resources. There. Okay, another question. How old are your cats? And in human age, which cat do you come closer to in age? Okay. Oh, I'll answer Lavi's question first. The cats come to wake us up as soon as they hear us talking. If it gets too late, then they'll come and jump across the pillows. But generally, they're good sleepers. They go to sleep when we do. And when they hear us chatting in the morning, then they'll come and jump on us. There we go. So, question-wise, Madam Ratty is 12. She's 12 years old. She's about 12 and a half now, actually. Yeah, loads of friends in the live stream today. 15, that's brilliant. Harry is 7.5, I think. Yes, he must be 7.5 now. And Odin, he's just 5. So he's the baby of the bunch, even though he's still quite old now. 4 a.m. Dexter, you need to get a different alarm clock, love. Oh, Sherry, I tell you what, Harry would love a huggle. He's such a lovely hug. He loves hugs and he's so very, very loving. He really, really is. So he would love that, Sherry. Yes. So I'm probably closest. I'm in between Odin and Harry, age-wise. Not that Lady divulges her age, but yeah, I'm roughly somewhere between Odin and Harry. Odin is the baby. He's very little. He's a wee one. Okay, I've got 2 more questions. Okay. If your kitties could talk, what do you think they would say about you? Odin would say, Mummy, you give some lovely cuddles, but you need to give me some space sometimes. Harry would probably say, you don't give me enough cuddles, even though you've cuddled me for at least 20 hours of the day today. And Madam Ratty would say, yes, you're doing a very satisfactory job. Her catitude. Yeah, she likes things her way, does Madam Ratty. She's a lady of older age, basically, isn't she? She's 12 years old, which makes her, oh goodness knows how old. I know it's not like dogs, is it? Because dogs, you times it by 7, so she would be 84 if she was a dog. But there's a different sliding scale, isn't there, for cats? So, oh, that's so nice, Lorna. Oh, I would hope they would say they have the best mum ever, but you know what? It depends on the day of the week. Like kids, it's like they get the hump every now and then. They do get annoyed. Okay, I've got 1 question left. Here we go. How much would you sell the pillows or beds for as far as in America? Now, you know I made the no-sew pet bed. I made it out of all sorts of recycled items, basically. It was a pillow I didn't really want anymore. It was a blanket that I'd had for ages that Madam Ratty used to sleep on. So I used all old stuff. So, you know, bearing that in mind, if I was selling recycled stuff, I'd probably sell it somewhere, I don't know, £8. And I mean, the dollar's almost got parity to the pound at the moment, isn't it? So I think it's $1.14 to the pound. I don't know. But I looked it up online. This is my little notes here. For an 18 by 18 cushion insert, for a pack of 2, it was £9.99. And for a blanket, which was 130 by 150 centimetres, it was £10.99. So you're talking about just materials, just to make them from new, about £10 in materials. So, you know, you've got your time and you obviously want to make a little bit of profit on top of that. So maybe about £15, I don't know, between more than £10 anyway, if you're going to buy the materials. That's the best I can do, I'm afraid, with that. Yeah, so hopefully that's answered your question. I did do a bit of research, but like I say, I just used all stuff I got in the house. Look at that, he's destroyed that Halloween skull. Who's the lazy one? Harry. He's a bit of I'd like to say he's a bit of a princess, but that's not fair because he is a boy. But he does like here, I had to give the food to him on the plate, whereas the other 2 will just kind of come up and say, get out of the way, I'm going to have my num-nums. You have to put the food in front of him and say, it's okay, you can eat. So yeah, Princess Harry is the laziest one. Yes, Harry, yeah, he's really lazy. There he is. Ratty's the most energetic of them all because she goes out playing as well. They are eating the snacks quite gracefully. And then if you have a look, this was Odin's plate. Look, it's all gone, completely gone. His Halloween bat has been destroyed. I have got 1 more because it was just 1 tin of fish food. I call it fish food. It's not fish food. It's cat food, which is ocean fish flavour. There is another one here, look. And this is, ooh, it's a pumpkin wearing a witch's hat. Let's see if Odin wants another one. There we go. There we go. Do you want that one, Odin? Because it may look like a lot, but in actual fact, I shall show you the tin. Ooh. This is the tin that I used. No advertising intended, but that's 156 grams, and that did all 4 of the jellies, and I just used some gelatin, not gelignite. I was going to say gelignite. We'd have exploding fishy snacks, wouldn't we? Otherwise. Yes, it is live. Yes, it's not a premiere. Yeah, those spiders are freaky, aren't they? Did I name Harry after Prince Harry? No, I actually had Harry before, so I just used his name that I adopted him with. So, yeah. No, he was his official name is Harry Blur. That's what his official name, his pedigree name is Harry Blur. So, yeah. I don't think I would have called a cat Harry. Odin I definitely named. And Madame Ratty, my husband named her, really. Originally I called her Nyx, N-Y-X, which was the goddess of the night, because she's a black cat. She's beautiful. I mean, she's stunning. And then my husband said she's small and slightly annoying, a bit like a rat. So she was Ratty for a while. Hello, Tom Tom and the gang. Hiya. But because she is a madam, she is Madame Ratty, you know. Oh, Hendo. It's so lovely having all of you here today, this afternoon. Really lovely to see you. There we go. The one thing I wanted to ask you as well, oh, there's Harry over there on the window. I am thinking of doing membership for the channel. And in the membership, I was thinking that I'd put all my green screen techniques and all my equipment and all those sorts of ideas in those videos for membership. What do you think about that? Can you let me know? Yeah. Nyx would have been awesome, but Madame Ratty is the best name. It sums her up. She really is a ratty one. Hello, beautiful girl with big yellow eyes. Yeah. Yeah, so what do you think? We have a cat named Harry, but it's spelled hairy because his hair is so long. That's fantastic. Hairy Harry. It's my little ratty girl. There she is. She's starting to look old. You know, we've only realised that in sort of the last year or so. She'll shout at you if you come close. You know that, Odin. Oh. That sounds like a good idea, does it? Me doing the membership thing. I didn't know whether to do it or not, and I didn't think I wanted to do it on the main channel because it detracts from the videos. But if I can show how I green screen and, I mean, the problems that I've had other people how to do it, I think that would be a really good idea. Oh, Odin, look. I've got a special ball. This one lights up. Here we go. Odin. There we go. He loves this toy, and I've got my little flashy ball to go for it. Look at him go. He can't resist this. He's had this for goodness knows how long, and he's still like, Mummy. Oh. He lost the other ball. I think it must be under a sofa in here somewhere. Oh, thank you. Yes, the cool dragons. There they are. Yeah, my husband bought those for me because he knows I love dragons almost as much as I love cats. So I have a house of dragons and cats. Sounds a bit like the Game of Thrones, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh. Please. Oh, thank you. So for membership, maybe do like a introductory video, so you can see me talking on video, because I don't like my face being on video very much. It's not one of my favourite things to do, you know, because you have to put makeup on and look better. Not every day. Yes, so I'll sort that out. But thank you everybody for coming. Game of Dragons sounds really good, doesn't it? And I hope you have a really lovely rest of Sunday. There's Harry. You say bye-bye. And goodbye from Ratty, Madame Ratty. And finally goodbye from little Odin, who's going to sit right in the middle of the tunnel. All right, everybody. Good to see you all, and thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you coming today. In the meantime, bye, everybody. Bye.